Point Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
See, that's another which South Carolina trap game. They're 5-4, but they're a better team statistically than I am.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Really? Everybody stayed in their lanes. And
even his beard looked wet. That was kind of cool.
The Blue Devils offense will get the first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup.
Oh, wide receiver good. Jesus Christ.
To see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to
see
make
that?
the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
Yeah.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Did you
You
really?
gotta have short area quickness. That running
30
back
carries,
doing what it
312
takes to
yards
make sure
last
he got
game.
that first down.
Rides to back and leaves it. Made a defender miss. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first
To
down.
get the dub. We had to get the dub.
Devils come to the
Back.
line with a new set of downs.
I don't usually run the ball that much either, but they couldn't stop me, right? So I just, it wasn't broke, don't fix it.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't.
You know what I mean?
Really didn't get a first down, but what does it do?
5
Now it makes
TDs and
second
30
down easier.
yards.
The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Yeah.
On 3rd and short, the power run here.
No, I got it.
The stop
Come on.
short of the first down.
I didn't get that? Bro. I got it. I got that, bro.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground.
I got it.
Looking for more.
I almost didn't.
Down, but he has enough to move the chain.
That was close.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going
He said,
early in the game, and
"Oh."
they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The man.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down.
Oh, no.
After a gain of 1 to the 27.
Oh, that's a
Looks
shoulder.
as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to
Yeah,
check
that's
it
a
out.
shoulder. Or his fucking chest. Okay, well, we're just gonna take care of that right now. We ain't even gonna fuck with that, bro. And then I gotta go down to here, right? Yup. God, man. I ain't even gonna fuck with it, dog.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Perfect.
On the ground is Walters. He has the first and still on his feet. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Tell me it wasn't.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like
people call me that all the time.
Up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Talking to their coaches, they said we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Blue Devils trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
That's the idea. I try to catch play calls that would catch you guys off guard too, you know what I'm saying? That did not work.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a
I got him in the transfer portal.
In college football, you got to take points whenever
quarterback
you can get
from,
a nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board, no matter how it looks. You just got to keep
Colorado, maybe? I think it started with a C.
Setting up
the way some of these kids spell today. It's Kentucky. C-A-N-T-U-C-K-Y. Kentucky.
Ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will
I still don't understand how it's Kansas, but it's Arkansas.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Damn, I see it. What? Is that white on white crime?
So
Arkansas, yeah, me too. You go down to Arkansas, and that's how they say it, Arkansas. It ain't Arkansas.
Today, like the one that this guy had last week,
yeah.
Basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so
spend my summers out. We used to go down there every other couple summers.
Tackle, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else
my dad's got family down in
because
Georgia.
of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game.
Let's see what's up. Oh, shit.
Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on
they're
that one before the
fucking me
was
up.
finally able to get him down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Damn.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. Bringing the heat.
There we go.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Needed that to slow them the fuck down, boy.
2nd down. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Fox. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Butler. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Tom.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play at it.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. From the gun, the ground game. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up there, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Give to the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Wants to adjust the pattern. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the Blue Devils line it up with a 1st and goal. The running back has it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Duke. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll take a deep shot.
Damn it. Oh, he dropped it.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Vols will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Last time they had it, just a thing of beauty. Great balance between the run and pass, and it took them right to the end zone. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Little.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got him. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
It's a fucking play I'm looking for, man. There it is.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Fitted in the window for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in the hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock,
Same.
adding to your lead and creating
I was like, what is this?
momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Fuck yeah.
Getting set for the point
for
after.
sure, me too. Especially the Luca
And the
Brasi
extra
with the
point
first
is
one.
true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable
for
lead.
sure.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
I like Narco Traficante or whatever.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little
That's a
magic.
good one. Mato Pernal.
From the gun, the running back has it. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
Look at that, bro. 111 passing, 107 rushing. That's a good mix in the ball, right?
It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Using the back receiver on the screen. Jangang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Ooh! Where the fuck that guy come from?
Caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense.
See
the
that?
sudden change situation, they've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sidelines. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up,
my bad,
and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete. It's
Yeah.
looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Makes the catch. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Fox. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Hicks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Little. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Wants to throw again. Into the end zone. Intercepted, and that totally
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
Now on the option. Quick toss. Nice move to keep running. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get it throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give on the option. He's in open space downfield. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Odom. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
It's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here with a touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
Find some fresh air. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They took the 3 on that last possession, and now they'll try to get it back on the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it out quickly. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Complete in the middle. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Winning those individual 6-second battles every